Hello, everyone. This is Tammy, and I am coming to you live, and I want to talk about manifesting according to Neville Goddard. And so, let me get my royalty-free music. Okay, my question. Because y'all know what? Y'all know I love my music. All right, let's see. I'm going to try something a little bit different today.
Hey, if you live in one of these cities right here.
All right, so how's everybody doing today? Okay, how is everybody doing today? I hope that all is well and that we are having a most fabulous, magical day. All right, so I want to talk a little bit about manifestation, and I want to share with you from the Neville Goddard perspective. And so I've been studying him and some of the other great metaphysicians for a while. But something that popped up for me was he was talking about manifestation and the time it took to manifest. And so he kind of gave this analogy of the fact that different seeds take different times to germinate, to fulfill its destiny. And so we can relate that in our own lives as far as um, a horse takes a year to gestate, okay? And so, a human being takes 9 months. I think a lamb takes like 5 months. I think there are certain fish that can develop in, I think, 21 days or something like that. So it's different times and different seasons for the manifestations to happen. So if you are on that manifestation journey, don't compare yourself to other people's manifestations because you don't know where they are on their particular journey. And something else I wanted to talk about was each seed has its own appointed time. And that is exactly how it is when you get ready to manifest. Each seed has its appointed time. Now, I'm going to share a couple of things that I have noticed that you should do when you are manifesting. Because, manifesting is just like planting a seed. So when you get ready to plant that seed, when you decide you're going to do a garden, which is something that I'm doing, I have decided that I'm going to do some plants because I want to start to grow my own food, as much of it as humanly possible. And so I've decided that I want to do some plants. So now, what do I have to do? I have to go and I have to find the dirt. I have to get the dirt, whatever type of dirt that I need to do it. If I'm going to do it in the ground or if I'm going to do it in a pot, I need a specific type of dirt. And so I need to go and not only get the dirt, but I need to get the pot. And so I get the supplies, the things that are needed. And that is exactly what you're going to do when you are manifesting, is you're going to get the supplies, the things that you need. Okay? You're going to get the things that you need, get the supplies, you're going to get the pot, you're going to get the dirt, you're going to get the shovel. You're going to get the food for the dirt if you need food for dirt, depending on where you live and what kind of dirt you are able to get. So you're going to get all these things. You're going to get the water because, of course, you're going to have to water it. There are things, supplies that you're going to get. And then what are you going to do? You're going to place the seed inside the dirt. You're going to put it inside the dirt. And guess what else you're going to do? You're not going to bother it at that point. You're going to place the seed in the dirt and you're going to allow it to grow on its own. You are not going to dig it up. You're not going to take it up and go look at it. None of that stuff. And so you're going to place those things inside of the dirt. And then you are not going to talk about it anymore to anybody. You're going to keep it to yourself. The fact that you have planted this thing. Now, people do that when they're having babies a lot of times. They will, instead of telling people immediately, they'll wait until at least after the first trimester because they feel more comfortable that they may produce a baby after the first trimester. And so that's the same thing that you are doing with manifesting and when you are planting these seeds. You're planting the seeds. You're not going out and telling the whole world or telling all kinds of people, because here's the thing: you don't need anybody to tell you that what you're doing is wrong if you feel that is the right thing to do. You don't need anybody to rain on your parade. You don't need that. You need to be able to do the things that you need to do in secret. And so this is the same with manifesting. And so Neville Goddard talks about how all of these different creatures have different gestation times. And the gestation time is just the time that they're developing, the time that they're growing, the time that they are in utero, in the womb. And so you have different times for different creatures. Different animals, produce at different times. Humans produce in 9 months or 40 weeks, or for in my case, 42 weeks, because my babies did not want to come out. And so we produce in different times, in different months, in different seasons. And the same thing with other animals, other creatures, the same thing. And so it's the same way when you consider manifestation. It's the same way. You want to create an environment that is conducive to manifesting. So you want to be in a space where everything is positive around you and you don't have anybody speaking negative to you, which is why you want to keep some of those things to yourself. You don't want to go sharing them with everybody. You really honestly don't want to share some things with anybody. You want to keep them to yourself until you've embodied it, especially. Because if you haven't embodied it, then other people can come along and say, oh, that's stupid. I wouldn't do that if I was you. But it's what you decided and what you desire to do. And so when you think about it in that way, then you'll keep it to yourself because you already planted the seed. You've already put it in the dirt. You're already waiting for it to move and waiting for it to start growing and start showing itself and all of that. But at the time, it's in the dirt and it is fine because it's doing what it's supposed to do. And you are allowing it to do what it is supposed to do. And you are keeping it to yourself. You're not out here sharing it with everybody, posting it, all this stuff. No, that is not the time for that. That is not the season for that. And so with everything, there is a season. Every time there's a place, for everything under the sun. There is that. That is true. So, but when you are in this space where you know that everything is moving for you, however you can't see it yet, and my friend Danny Goki sings that song. You just haven't seen it. You just haven't seen it yet. But what does that mean? That means that you've already planted it. You've put it in the dirt and you've already covered it up. You're watering it. You're doing the things that it needs. You're speaking life into it. You're speaking life into the cells of the thing. And as you do that, it will begin to grow and explode for you. Your manifestations will come online. Things you'll just think a thing and it'll manifest for you, because that's the space that we all desire to be in, where we just want something and all of a sudden somebody just brings it to you. You want to go out of town and all of a sudden somebody has a trip that you want to go to and they pay for it. How about that? And so you're stepping into this place where you can honor yourself and where you know that abundance is here for you. And so as you're doing this and as you are manifesting, it might be a phone call that you want to manifest. and you just start thinking about it, and all of a sudden, you get the phone call. It could be an email that you've been waiting for, something that is happening all of a sudden. It could be that, all of a sudden there's extra $5,000 in your bank accounts. And I say bank accounts because I have a few. And when I speak that all of my bank accounts are overflowing with money. That's what I speak. And you can also speak the same. And, the difference with me is I have started to believe it. Now, I used to just speak it, and I spoke it for a long time, and I would just speak it, but I don't think I actually really believed it. But now I am getting to a place where, as I grow and as I stay in this world, as I feel abundant, then I know that I am. As I feel like this is the space, like I'm not out of place in this arena, that I'm here and that I'm supposed to be here and that this is my destiny. I feel that within my body. It's like the most amazing thing. And so for me, I believe that manifesting is easy, and so it is. The law of assumption, y'all. The law of assumption. I believe that manifesting is easy, and so it is. I believe that my guides and my angels that speak to me make it easy for me, and so it is. I believe that I am supposed to be in these spaces. I believe that I am supposed to be in these rooms. I believe that I am supposed to help people to heal their bodies. I believe that it's time for me to come out of the spiritual closet and begin to do the work that my ancestors have called me to, the work that God, universe, source has called me to. I believe this. And I believe that manifestation is here for all of us once we get ourselves into the space where we can do it. And a lot of times that is even about, it's the craziest thing, y'all. A lot of times it is about giving yourself permission, because maybe nobody has in your life. Maybe nobody has given you permission to receive. Maybe nobody told you that receiving is a give and take. It's a twofold process. Receiving is the person giving it to you, and you also receiving it. The person giving it in gratitude and you receiving it in gratitude. Do you know what that will do for the planet? To have all of that gratitude, if we would just do that, give and receive, and step into that gratitude in that space. So this is what I'm here for, y'all. This is what I am here for. So have an opportunity as well, if you are looking to have a conversation, have a little bit of guidance thrown your way. I am open for sessions. I have 45-minute sessions that I do on Zoom. That's something for you that you are looking for. In those sessions, I do healing work, energy healing work. I also do psychic and some mediumship readings as well. Come through those. I connect you with your spirit guides, if that is something that you are looking for, but that is something that I do as well. And I also do mentoring. So if you are at a space where you know that you are a healer and it's time and you're ready to step into that and ready to learn how to embody that and learn about your spiritual gifts and how to operate in them, then I have programs available for that as well. So I have a 3-month program as well as a 6-month program. And these are all one-to-one sessions. You'll get 2 one-to-one sessions in a month, as well as access to me via email, messenger. I'm not sure if I'm going to use Voxer or Telegram, but I think Voxer might be better. However, you know how that works. So you have access. So that is something that I am super excited about. I also have a membership coming up as well. And that is really turning out to be quite a different type of situation, because when I first got the download about the membership, I thought it was going to be something different than what it feels like it is turning into, or what I'm being guided to create. So that is something that I hope to have received the downloads by next month, or by this month, the end of this month, so that I can see how I need to create it. So I'm just really feeling into um, this academy that I am looking to create for people that are feeling called to heal and to help people in the healing arts, is what I like to say. So I'm really being called to create that. And so that is something that has been on my mind for a while, but it's been more apparent lately because of the people that have been coming in my rooms. And I know that because I have a heart for that, that is something that is opening up for me. I also am creating a book, Passing the Pearls. It is a multi-author book, and I'm looking for people to come and share their stories about their grandmothers. My grandmother was phenomenal, and I love her more than life, I think. And so I'm sharing a story about her because I really want people to have some good stuff, because we have so much trash and so much craziness happening in the world at this time, that I really want something that is going to be, fun, and something, light, to help people to, get away from some of this heaviness and some of this denseness that is in the world. So if that is something that you're looking for, I made the buy-in really cheap. So I think I got it at like $500 to come in and share a story about your grandmother, which is really cheap, y'all. Because I don't know if you know, most people are charging at least $1,000 or more for these buy-ins. So I think one lady told me it was $3,000 to buy in. So I thought that was really cheap. And to be honest, I just want to get it done. And so that is one of the reasons why I have placed it at such a ridiculously low buy-in. So might be 600, but I think it's 5 or 600, something like that. So if that's something that you are looking for, and you wanting to, share your story about your grandmother and participate in this amazing book, and like I said, I called it Passing the Pearls, because I thought about when you pass the pearls, when you pass them down, you pass down so much wisdom and so much knowledge, and so much even intuition. You pass that down. And so I'm just grateful, even for, having the opportunity to do that, and getting the downloads to be able to create that. So, though any of those things are interesting to you, you can reach me. I think my email is in the About section of this channel. So you can email me, or you can send me a message on any of the sites where I'm at. I am on TikTok. I'm on Facebook and Instagram. On Instagram, I am Intuitive Tammy 56. On TikTok, I'm Intuitive Tammy, as well as on this platform. And I'm kind of um, changing everything there. You can also go to my website, which is tammymorrison.com. I think it's also in the About section as well. And I would love it if you guys would grab some of those links down there that I have in the description on Amazon, and see if there's anything that looks like you might want. I have, quite a few things that I put on my shop, or that are like things that I use. I actually just bought some oracle cards that I'm about to put on there. Let me show you. The Rebel deck, oracle. And let me tell y'all, let me read y'all some of the cards, what they say. So this one says, don't let your issues fuck it up. And then on the back it says, some good shit is about to happen. And this one says, you got a good thing going. Don't ruin that shit. And then on the back it says winning. So it's so neat. These are so neat. I love these cards. I can't wait to use them. I haven't used them yet on anybody, but I cannot wait to use them because I know they're fire. But that is my language. I love it. But I'm going to put that in the shop as well. So definitely make sure that you go and check out those links to my shop and help a small creator move forward. Because I'm telling you, I am feeling into, I love this work. And so I'm really, working so that I can just do this work and not have my time split with, other things and other people's stuff, and really work on, helping humanity move forward instead of, slave working like a slave. All right. So anyway, thank y'all for joining. I will see you guys on tomorrow. I will come back on again and share some amazing wisdom. Make sure that you like, share, and subscribe, and that you watch some more videos. Help a small creator monetize. I am on my monetization journey, y'all, and I am ready to do this thing. So help a small creator monetize. I have over 1,000 videos on my channel. I think last time I looked, it was something like 1,400 videos, which I'm so shocked. But I have been doing lives every day now for the last month or so. So definitely check it out and make sure you share it out to your friends and people that are like-minded, that are looking for, wisdom and guidance and intuitive um, hits. Anybody that is looking to learn how to open up their spiritual gifts. I have lots of videos on here with that. I also have a chakra series. If somebody is looking for that, a playlist, the chakra playlist. And I also have a playlist on the frequency of abundance. And that is something that I will continue to talk about because that is the journey that I am in. I am on that journey. And y'all know what? Even though I'm on the journey, sometimes it can get hard. I'm not going to lie to y'all. Sometimes this journey gets hard. I'm not upbeat every day. I'm not in this space every day, but it is what I'm aspiring to. You know what I mean? I have days where I feel down and I feel like nothing is working and all that kind of stuff and all these things I'm doing and I'm coming on here talking to you guys every day and nobody's watching and all that. I have those days. I do. Trust me. I have those days, and on those days, you will not see me. I will not be on here spreading any negativity. I'm not going to do it. I refuse, but I do. I have those days. So I want y'all to know that I have those days. You are not alone. You're watching me. I'm sure that you're a person that has those days. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, don't put nobody on a pedestal. I want to say that. Don't put nobody on a pedestal because everybody is human, and we don't often, do what we say a lot. Some of us, we don't. So I got pleasure, y'all. So give yourself some pleasure. Take some time. Love on yourself. Make sure that you're practicing adequate self-care. Seriously. I mean, I'm not even playing with that. Definitely you want to pleasure. You're thirsty for more pleasure. You can't thrive when life feels dry. You are made of laughter and stardust, not sawdust. Pleasure is your birthright, a gift from the universe. How much juicy pleasure can you stand? Turn up the pleasure principle. You secretly feel that you don't deserve it, but pleasure is a healing and manifesting force. Laughing, loving, and orgasmic joy is holy. Hold your hands over your reproductive areas and say aloud, I deserve pleasure. It feels good to feel good. That's your goddess declaration. It feels good to feel good. I deserve pleasure. That is amazing. That's womb therapy, y'all. I deserve pleasure. I deserve pleasure. And that's for females and males. I deserve pleasure. All right. So again, thank y'all for joining. I appreciate y'all for hanging out with me. And I thank you. And I'm filled with gratitude. And I'm so excited that you guys have joined and, and that you're also sharing it out and letting other people know that I'm on here, spreading this good news. All right. So thank you so much for hanging out. I would love, to hear your comments. I do try to respond to everybody's comments in the chat. However, thank you for joining. Bye now.